to DeFi, degens, drip, and farm for poverty, where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. Please subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up. Hey guys, welcome back to DeFi, degens, drift, and farm for poverty. So unless you've been living under a rock, you are well aware that the macro environment for finance looks horrible, as well as does the crypto environment. But as I mentioned in the title, or I'm thinking about putting for the title, haven't picked it out yet, but why is BNB being down good for drip? So I'm gonna explain that to you. Specifically regarding two strategies I think that is good if you're sitting on the sidelines. Like if you're on the sidelines thinking about getting in, then this is a good opportunity. If you're already in, then maybe you don't have any additional capital to spread out. But remember, BNB is part of our sword protocol, and we also have the reservoir. So this is specifically going to look at the reservoir as one place to gain drip appreciation. Now, this only works if you are bullish on drip, you believe that everything that Forex is saying is going to come to play, and in the next 6 months or so, this asset will turn around. Now, if you're on the sidelines and you don't think its drip is going anywhere, or you haven't done your research or whatever, then this won't help you at all. But for those of you that have been following for a while, you do at least understand the drip, faucet, and things of that nature, and you either just got in or you're thinking about getting in or whatever, this may be a good opportunity. So I talked about the reservoir on this channel. There's some other videos. Just do a search for reservoir. Also, there's a reservoir Telegram group. So I'm not going to go into detail on this. But the main part of this strategy I'm talking about is getting some BNB so you can put it in the reservoir. So remember, whenever you put BNB into the reservoir, you're also paid out in BNB. But the way the reservoir works is it's a liquidity pool pairing, basically, with drip and BNB. And the longer you're in, the more your rewards appreciate. So I'm going to show you this here. Shows you that this person that was in the longest, they've been in since basically the start, they've seen 764% return on investment. They put 2.24 BNB in and gotten out 17. And you'll see that this is common. You know, the longer you're in, the better your return on investment actually is. This is pretty cool. 0.19 and got out 6.62, 330% ROI. So this is a long-term play. But why is BNB being down good for the reservoir? Well, remember, BNB, the price of BNB, if you're buying it, you get more of it for your dollar. So the cheaper this is, the more BNB you basically get. At one stage, BNB was basically 3 times more than this. So that means right now, if you got 230 bucks, you can get one whole BNB. And if BNB goes back up to where it used to be, it's not going to be anytime soon, but the point of this play would be to put in the reservoir. You'll get the price appreciation of drip as well as the token appreciation of BNB. So, I'm sorry, BNB is a coin. So the highest we had here on this DEX, or I'm sorry, on CoinMarketCap, 672. So that means you would have needed $675 roughly to get one whole BNB. You can now get one whole BNB for 227 bucks. So your USD or fiat value price-wise to BNB is greater. Your buying power is greater. So this is a great time to get this coin if you're bullish on it and you believe that the whole Binance network will still be here. And also if you believe that drip will still be here. So by buying BNB now, you're getting it at an insane discount. How low can it go? Nobody knows. We are just entering into this bear market, and they're saying Bitcoin can go lower, which means all the other altcoins can go lower as well. I don't know what the bottom of this is, but we just over a week ago, this is a month ago, we were up twice as high. We were sitting at 400, so it's already down 50% in 1 month. Could it go down another 50% in 1 month? Sure, but then you can just dollar cost average in again. So you've already at least shaved off 50% of it from where it was a month ago. And a week ago or so, it was almost at 300. So yeah, 6-7, literally a week ago, it's at 300. So it's lost 30% in a week. How much more can it lose? I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. If you're bullish on it, drop down here. What was that? 220, something like that. So we're lowering that already. So if you believe BNB will be here and you also believe in the Forex Shark ecosystem, then this will be a great opportunity to get BNB and put a small percentage of it into the reservoir and just kind of set it and forget it and come in every once in a while and compound so that you can see your price appreciation in BNB. So a year from now, who knows where it will be. We could still be trading sideways in this recession, but there are a number of factors that can kick us out of this recession or further down into it on the macro side. So I'm not going to go into that, but there's a lot of money sitting on the sidelines in the institutional financial sector that if the Fed, SEC, or whatever or the SEC specifically got their act together and gave some regulation, then there's money that could come into the crypto sector. It's not going to come pouring in because it's still a risk asset, but anything can change in crypto very, very quickly. So point being, the res would be a great place to get started. And second, I don't have it up, thought I did, would be the garden. Because, like I said, that's a sword and shield. So literally, if you don't have any drip right now, this would be the best opportunity to get drip on a discount and be able to get the leverage play that the garden offers. So remember, whenever you're getting into the garden, you're basically taking out leverage on drip. Leverage simply means you're taking a multiple on either the price appreciation or depreciation of the asset. So that's how you can make a lot of money, and you can also get wrecked very quickly as well. But the point being, if again you're on the sidelines and you're thinking you already done your research and you're just looking for buying opportunities, this would be a great opportunity to DCA into the garden and DCA into the reservoir. And then you literally have both sides covered of the BNB price appreciation and the volatility if it goes down lower, as well as the drip price appreciation and volatility, and kind of trading sideways, with it being paired to BUSD in the garden. So I think that right now this is a great opportunity. We still don't know how much longer the delays will be, but you can look at the charts and see that drip hasn't been going down that aggressively. So if it continues in this trend, then we should be able to still bounce off of a higher low than our previous low for the all-time high before this cycle. But it will all depend on how long it takes to get the farms launched. And the last update from Forex, he said the UIs are done and the admins, and even Stunner Breezy said he was checking out the scratch tickets. So he's actually gotten it done in regards to having some people test the UIs, but still no announcement on when it'll actually be going live as of yet. But the point that I'm getting at is that what we've seen here, let's zoom in, it hasn't been like an aggressive sell-off, like it's just been gradual. So we can still weather the storm on this gradual sell-off that we've had, and we could still bounce off of, the $8 range if the buying pressure comes back in and all that. So the point being, getting in now for the reservoir and for drip means that you are seeing somewhere near the floor. Could it go to 8? Could it go to 7? Could it go to 5? Who knows? But if you're getting in at sub 10 or at 10, which is what it's at right now, who cares if it goes down to 5? You've only seen a 50% decrease in your total price. Whereas someone like me who had to weather the storm all the way from, oh my God, how'd that zoom all the way out so much? That's an easier way to do that. Didn't know that existed. Weather the storm all the way from 160, 130 all the way down. So I've seen like a 95% loss in my price of the asset itself, but the value I'm bullish on. So this means if you're getting in now, you're somewhere near the bottom. So it'll be easier for you to DCA. I said that in my other videos. It's the perfect opportunity. Whatever your capital is on the side, just start putting it in on a daily basis and spread it out for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Because by then, everything should be done. That's the hope. But if you want to be even more safe, then you just DCA in every couple of days and then miss timing the bottom and wait for the launch and put in the rest of your bag or so at the launch. But a great opportunity. Going to bring up one other thing that popped up in the Telegram that I thought was good to mention. This was from Wannabe Whale in the Drip chat. Say, good morning, Drip Nation. Today is going to be awesome. Well, if you ever doubted Drip, then the last 24 hours should prove to you that Drip is simply a straight up beast in the DeFi space, holding steady around $10. Just showed you that. Right in the middle of a massive global crypto sell-off. This is true. BNB in the last week has went from 310 all the way down to 220. Showed you that as well. 30% drop in Drip, giving every hater and doubter the finger right now. Drip will blow our minds in July, August as the Animal Farm kicks into full gear with dog pound roulette game, pig pen game, scratch ticket lottery at the same time as we're hitting our fourth cycle up. So this is what I'm talking about. We don't know exactly when, but Forex has given us dates, and we are hoping that these dates are kind of more set in stone than previous dates. So the summer for Drip, we could have a Drip summer for sure. Even pushing all the way out to September would still be good. The perfect storm is hitting the Drip ecosystem. Drip, the new Drip user interface, along with multiple upcoming partnerships and lending by the end of the year. My personal opinion is that Drip will hit all-time highs this summer and revolutionize investor financial status. Your life is literally going to change right before your eyes this summer as you add to your position, dollar cost average, and compound. $10 Drip right now is a dream because of this global crypto market crash and the unfortunate event of the Animal Farm pause. Exactly, we had a perfect shitstorm of an opportunity to get in, like the war, the inflation, the recession that we are technically in that nobody's claimed yet because it hasn't been two quarters. The Animal Farm pause. So all these things happened, like you can say, look at it positive at the right time or the wrong time, but it's created an amazing opportunity. And a lot of you following me didn't have to weather the storm that I did. You didn't get in when I got in. So anyone coming in after hasn't had to see tremendous downside, maybe a little bit of downside, but coming down from 50 to 10 doesn't hurt as bad as 130 to 10 or 170 to 10. So I understand the fear for sure, but 85, 95 price appreciation, depreciation drops are in the cards. So you're going to look back at this moment in time around September 1 and realize that you had the opportunity of a lifetime. And let me remind you that this new Drip investor base that has came in the last 60 days is literally militant and fanatical. Their downlines are going to be massive globally. Life is awesome. Go out, enjoy the day. Want to be whale. So I don't know who these new drippers are, what that actually means, but we have seen about 2,000 people come in this month. So I don't know if it's like a group of people or something like that. Stunner mentioned he had some people coming in a couple times. So these are obviously people, if not the same group that this guy's saying, but like if Stunner's getting people in, he said it's a whole family he wants to get in. Guarantee whoever he hangs out with is other people with similar financial status. Like you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, broke people stay around broke people and rich people stay around rich people. So I have a feeling that there is a lot of money sitting on the sidelines waiting to buy up the drip, so to speak. One other cool thing that was brought in my Telegram group, it's actually about the S&P 500, but just want to show it in here anyway. Where the hell is my group? Here we go. This one. So somebody made this chart. So this is from the S&P 500. But basically, the point of this chart is to show you that if you understand the technology of the asset you're holding or understand its use case, then you can weather the storms when these things happen, right? So it's at the .com crash. This is for the S&P 500. .com crash. Came back up. This was the big bank bailout. Came back up. This was the COVID relief package sell-off. Came back up. And now this is, the government printed too much money. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to go back up. This is the S&P 500, so these are like legitimate companies. But the point is that these companies, and a lot of them are actually tech companies, they control the kind of the swing of the financial market. So what they do, everybody kind of judges how well everything else is going based off of what the S&P 500 is doing. Now, the flip side to this argument is that stocks over time always go up. Why? Because the Fed can actually print money and buy or loan out money to these, put money into these. That's exactly what happened here. And then they can just appreciate because it's just money made out of thin air. But you can say the same thing for the Bitcoin chart. This isn't the Bitcoin chart, but it's going to look the exact same because it's a tech. So when you understand that Bitcoin is not So the technology itself, the blockchain, that's what Bitcoin really brought in, and what Ethereum has done, adding smart contracts. So it's a technology, and I mentioned some other video. Technology does not unwind. Technology is a one-way street. It only goes one direction. You can't go backwards. You can't unwind it. We're not going to go back to trying to invent fire. We're not going to go back to trying to invent the wheel or propulsion or air flight or any steam engine. None of that stuff is going away. We only go forward with it. And when you understand that crypto is not just a means of making money, it is a technology. And as Michael Saylor put, it is literal energy that you are able to move across the entire world at lightning speed. Then you'll understand that this is going to happen as well in crypto, specifically with Bitcoin, and everything else will follow. But over time, it's going to be up and to the right, because the technology itself is the solution to the problem that we have with middlemen and trying to find a trustless system. So it creates a trustless system. That is what we need. And it creates a currency or a means of trading that is globally immediate. Right now, if you want to trade or send money in the traditional system, the bank is open Monday through Friday. Good luck trying to make a wire transfer from your account, your money, right? Your account, and get it to someone else across the globe the same day. It's not going to happen. But with Bitcoin, literally in a matter of minutes, it's there. And not just Bitcoin, all the other cryptos do the same thing as well. So this technology is changing the globe, and it's going to be here, but that does not mean it will not come with bumps and bruises along the way. So this S&P 500 chart over the last 12 years or so just shows that. And this person was just talking about, like, yeah, if you get out, you're gonna get wrecked. Now, nobody knows what's going to happen to Drip, what's going to happen to the Binance Smart Chain, but the technology itself is going to be here. So all you got to do is stick with one of the ones you think will be here and ride it out. And that's the whole point of this. So I believe Drip will be here because I believe the Binance Smart Chain will be here. So the Binance Smart Chain is here, then Drip will be here. So that's where I'm placing my bets in this race. So that is the strategy. Get into, not financial advice of course, but get into the reservoir and into the garden. If you're already in, just continue dollar cost averaging until, as I said before, until the farms unpause. Then at that stage, you just got to decide what you're going to do. But I have a feeling we'll see a little mini pump when the farms unpause. My safe bet is that it will 2x, just because you'll be able to move capital around. And I think the pigs will actually start to come back online again as well. Because then there's no reason to sell pigs, because people will actually be making money with pigs being staked. So another long video. I apologize, guys. I always got too much to say, but I appreciate those of you that stick around till the end. So until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.